I believe that Israel still continues with this path of supporting its friends, its allies, its family. And just like we did that in 1967, Israel supports and does what it can. I did hear that Mr. Kano was in Israel, in Jerusalem, before he was abducted and disappeared from the public's eye. And this is the most important thing that I want Biafrans to take from this discussion, that Israel, we stand with you guys. And although the cause of Biafra is not very familiar with the world and with Israelis, I want to say that, because of my activity, because of what I do, more and more Israelis are hearing about the cause of Biafra each and every day. So yes, we do stand with you. I want you to know that.
Okay, as I'm speaking to you presently, the Southeast governors are in serious panic. There's tension in Abia State, and a lot of people are celebrating. They said the Southeast governors are finally sitting up and are ready to kickstart the negotiation for the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu finally. Because with what they saw today in Abia, they said, no, this population, and the people coming out for Nnamdi Kanu, they said, truly this man is a god in the southeastern part of Nigeria. And they're ready to meet Tinubu for his release. What's your take as regards the fear of the people now, getting to the Southeast governor? What's your take as regards?
Of course, throwing them to an emergency meeting. From what we are hearing now, they are meeting by 4 o'clock today on an emergency meeting called by the leader of Southeast Governors Forum, and other political leaders are also meeting because of the development that took place today. Abia State has been filled up, and hotels has been booked. We learned that people from different parts of the country, and especially those from abroad, also storm Aso Rock, including Asowore, who has spent days now in Abia State, they're meeting relevant groups, talking to people, and among everything that took place in Abia State, people were busy wearing Nnamdi Kanu t-shirts, taking handbills, banners, showing solidarity, meaning that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist and has never been terrorizing them, and that is why they choose his hometown state to conduct this 1 million march in solidarity of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release. That is the message. They didn't see it actually coming, but Abba is totally shut down completely. Alex Oti, the governor of Abia State, today, wept bitterly over what is happening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he called for immediate release of the IPOB leader, given the development that is playing out in his village, in his hometown, and of course, in his state. Currently now, Alex Oti have to conduct, a kind of, surveillance, has to do a lot of things, and begin to talk to people that Abia State has completely been shut down. 1 million march on the street calling for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is Africa. This is Nigeria. That is old Eastern region. I can tell you some of the traditions and the culture that if truly Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a terrorist, we wouldn't be seeing this kind of a thing today. People from the Middle Belt, the Yoruba extraction, people from the South, the Igbos, everybody in solidarity to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, attracting the global international community to the plight of the Biafrans in Nigeria. Whatever that might be the reason, it has become very clear that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's agitation is a worthy one. And because we have seen it very clearly that the Nigerian government does not want to know whether the Igbo people, the Biafrans, are part of Nigeria. For years now, till present day, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is enjoying overwhelming support of the 85 million Biafrans all over the world, both in Nigeria here and outside the country. So today has thrown a serious shock both in Aso Rock and among the 5 state eastern governors that have scheduled a meeting over what they tagged. This is not a good omen for the people of the southeastern Nigeria. That the youth are becoming restless, and the possibility of voting for this APC government in the southeastern part of the country 2027 under Bola Ahmed APC terrorist organization is not going to be fruitful.
Go to the Ghanaian government.
I can tell you that the Ghanaian government.
City boys are ready. They say they are ready.
That's what I'm telling you. You can see the move. There's bottled up anger. How can Bola Ahmed Tinubu sentence our leader and come back to call us a terrorist? How can terrorists now come out and vote for you in 2027, Bola Ahmed Tinubu? The selected few he called their city boys. That is your business. It is not our business. We do not know them, and they do not know us. The people they know knows them. The people that knows them deals with them. And we can tell you the number of people of the so-called Southeast movement, or boys, or city boys, whatever you call them, the likes of Cubana, chief priests, they are as free as the air to do what they want. That's their business. I'm talking about the collective destiny of the people who has been under oppression and suppression since the independence of this country to date. They have never experienced federal government presence in Biafra land. Until now, they are still being killed. The Southeast governors can be pretending because government in Nigeria is about selfishness. Government in Nigeria is about, me and my cronies and my family. It is not a national thing. It is not something when you look at as an ordinary citizen in the country, you are definitely going to factor yourself in. The black nation has gone beyond that. This is an AI era. We do not need such leadership. I'm definitely going to move from this level where we are without having a proper direction in leadership. And that is why they are saying, in Biafra, Africa dies. And in Biafra, Africa rises. The whole thing is becoming very clear. We need a nation that the black people can be modeled after. That is what it means. Which nation in the African continent, a black country, that the black Africans themselves can actually be proud of? No. The little one we have, you have seen it very clearly, is only for the so-called rich. Every suffering, according to Fela Nicola Bokuti, smiling and suffering, and upon that, Nigerians are being killed by jihadists. All over Nigeria. Now we are getting recognition. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is getting recognition all over the world. They have seen it very clearly that this is not about, selfish interest. This is not about my ego. This is the collective destiny of a people rejected by their own. And they decided that the best option for them is to survive. And that is what the 85 million Biafrans are doing today. Yes, certain governors, yes, the street is already up. You can see it very clearly. And there's nothing you can do about this reality. It has become a reality. It has gone beyond Nigeria. It has gone beyond Nigerian government. It has gone beyond ECOWAS. It has gone beyond barrels of gun. Killing, shooting. It has gone beyond that. So, and that is why the Southeast governors themselves are looking at it from the angle that, we need to see it. And it is time, because election is coming. From what they are saying, APC is South and Southeast, 0/0. And of course, Tinubu is going to sack all of them, because what brought them to APC is money.
Let us Tinubu won't be there to sack them.
Oga, you are going to return everything I have given to you. That's what Tinubu is going to tell them. Yes, everything, because they will be disappointed that no matter, you think it is Sunday, boo. This is not Sunday, boo. They are not. Thank God they have seen it very clearly. The world is watching. They kind of him. Yes. Now the kind has been placed at that level. They are jealous of him. They want to kill him. Now, Sunday Igboho is wearing APC cap, moving from one place to another. You are not even talking about, and they are not killing Yoruba kings, though. You are killing Yoruba kings, though. You join the same party that arrested you, went to your house, killed some people. Today, you can never be trusted. But that is not the story of today. That's not what we are talking about. We are talking about the kind of injustice that was meted on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You go to the eastern part of the country, Sowore is present there today, leading 1 million protests against the federal government judgment on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. In the first place, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wouldn't have been in prison, given the development and what is happening currently in Nigeria. He wouldn't have gone. There's no basis for that. But because it is politically motivated, that has been the plight of Igbos for over 60, 70, 80, 100 years plus now. The Nigeria, they can never move forward. Let them move forward. We can never move forward. This is how this same conspiracy led to 1967 civil Nigeria Biafra war. Same conspiracy led to the sentencing of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. These two people, if you look at it very well, they have been ruling Nigeria. Yorubas and Hausas have been ruling Nigeria for how many years now? Is it not true? Will you say it's not true? Has the nation actually moved forward? The nation has never moved forward. They are all looters. They are stealing, destroying the Biafran land, and they call it Niger Delta. Time will come. You must answer questions. That's not true. You must answer questions. You never believe that Jesus Christ rose from the dead. One day, the sun will rise. This is a clear signal to the international community to come to the rescue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, either by omission or commission. If it takes a military invasion anywhere he is to rescue him. As simple as that.
Okay, but do you not think, just like what we're saying, do you not think
if he tries to release him, that's what I'm saying. If he tries to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally, which they have been telling him, okay, don't be surprised. A superior force will enter and do the needful. Because with the protest today that led to the emergency of all the Southeast governors meeting, it's not ordinary. We are sending a strong signal to the international community, to the most powerful nations around the world, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is innocent and was unjustly, politically sentenced.
Okay. But do you not think the likes of Uzodinma, the likes of, Peter Mbah, do you not think they come together with some, monarch in this, just like what the Enugu monarch said? He said the youth are angry. They said, we are not doing anything as regards Nnamdi Kanu release. That it's as if the leaders, they are happy with Nnamdi Kanu's current travail. Do you not think these people come together as one? Master Aso Rock, do you not think Tinubu will do the needful?
Like what the Cruz, yes, I listened to Ted Cruz very well when he was discussing some of the issues and where Biafra must be. Ted Cruz is the first class, top ranking senator in the United States of America presently now. He said those who are agitating for freedom, who are calling for Biafra, are not the elites. They are the masses, and freedom belongs to the masses. Those governors you are seeing, I've told you, they know where they come from. They know who made them governors.
But all said, he warned Nnamdi Kanu not to put. He met with his family, his brother, even met with Nnamdi Kanu's father and mother. Then Nnamdi Kanu all of a sudden started raising flags, started, carrying arms, and started protesting. That he warned him that now, see what Nnamdi Kanu has done. The Southeast, he clearly said.
Kanu educated. Let him provide the certificate where he graduated from University of Maiduguri. Present it, let the whole world see it. Present it, let the whole world, all this, where you went to do, because when you talk from both sides of the matter, we know you. I mean, Jibril made you who you are, and Awosama made you who you are today. So forget about, yes, and you can see at every point in time he's defending them. It comes from that extraction. They made him. I'm not the one saying it. He's the one that said it. That one to bring Laminu. Maybe former Vice Chancellor of the University of Maiduguri, and later Minister of Petroleum, a former ranking senator in Nigeria, made all this Okalo who he is. Because as at that time, Okalo, who didn't finish school in University of Maiduguri, happens to be a student under the Vice Chancellor as at that time, Jubril Aminu. So when they said this, if you come to Soluto, Yenadua family made him governor. If you come to Imo State, Abba Kyari made him governor. So you can count them in that direction over and over again. So you see the reason why they are conspiring and lack that force of unity to negotiate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release unconditionally. So, and that is what Ted Cruz is saying, that the Biafra that is coming today is not for the elites, it's for the masses. Because he has seen it very well that the elite has actually compromised. And that is what it means. We join on behalf of this platform and the lovers of freedom all over the world and the Association of Organization of Emerging African States, different advocacies, forums, agencies, to join in the struggle and call for the release of Mazi Okuchukwu Nnamdi Kanu, the IPOB Supreme Leader, who was unfortunately politically sentenced to life imprisonment.